Hi, I'm Anthony Di Pasquale, a nutritionist and personal trainer, and I thought I would take a walk through the grocery store and show some things that are good and some things that aren't so good and just spread the word about real nutrition. I'm in the grocery store, a couple of healthy things to check out. We got some oregano, and it's all going to be very low in residue. Oregano is a powerful herb. It's a great antimicrobial, very high antioxidants, and it's delicious with olive oil on vegetables or bread. Here we have cauliflower. For people that are watching their carb intake because they want to lose weight, just boil up some cauliflower, mash it, and have it with some nice butter or olive oil. Another thing that's nice fat, got avocados here. Excellent source of monounsaturated fats and very high in antioxidants. Excellent food for dieters or anyone who just wants healthy foods. Fruits and vegetables, you can't go wrong. They're all good. Just thought I'd pick out a couple. Next, I want to talk about some red meat. Got some lamb chops here. Now, red meat gets a bad rep, and I don't know why. It's a wonderful source of zinc and iron, lots of B vitamins. I would have it in pretty unlimited quantities because I'm trying to gain weight, but I think it's part of every kind of healthy diet. I particularly like New Zealand lamb because it's a very clean agricultural policies there. What about sweets? A lot of people have a sweet tooth, and white sugar is something which is really a great idea to avoid. So you have a sweet tooth here. We've got some awesome dates from Iran. Wonderful high in B vitamins and lots of potassium. Dried figs, very easy to find natural dried figs. Very low pesticide residues and wonderful antioxidants, potassium. It definitely counts as fruits and vegetables. Not a lot of dried fruits from people that are trying to lose weight, but still always a better choice than something that contains sugar. So a friend and I were discussing fast food. Really fast food, grab some lettuce, get some canned fish, you got yourself a great meal. Put some nice olive oil on there. In terms of canned fish, I would really go with sockeye salmon or pink salmon. Almost all canned salmon is wild and a far better choice than tuna, because tuna is unfortunately a good source of mercury. Not something you really want if you want to be kind to your brain. We're in one of my favorite parts of the grocery store, the butter section. Butter has a bad reputation because it's high in saturated fat and high in cholesterol, but according to a white paper that was commissioned by the Ontario Heart Association, butter is actually heart protective. And I also have some very powerful European research showing us that saturated fat and cholesterol is not a problem for your heart. What's a problem for your heart is people that are taking margarine because they're trying to be good to their heart. That is a huge mistake. You like butter? Have butter. You like margarine? Don't eat margarine. Even if you like it, come on. Everyone knows butter tastes better. And you can have it with a clear conscience. Next, I'd like to talk about one of nature's most perfect foods, high in protein and one of the highest quality proteins that we have in any food, high in vitamins and lots of lecithin, which helps your liver to process cholesterol and is also brain food. What food am I talking about? Eggs. Now, if I make myself an omelette, I usually go with 6 or 7 eggs for one serving. All the research I've ever seen shows us that any quantity of eggs is not a problem for our heart health. In fact, I would call them a part of a healthy diet. And remember, throwing away the yolk makes no sense. That's like throwing away a banana and eating the peel. Eat the yolk. It's one of the most nourishing parts of the egg and tastes great. Egg white omelets are that's like tofu. Who wants to eat that? So I want to talk about bread, and I want to talk about another carb cereal in 1 second. But in terms of bread, there's a lot of awareness now about gluten. Gluten is a problem for many people. I find even myself with my Italian heritage, I don't eat much gluten. But I love the Dinkelmeyer bread because it's found in all kinds of grocery stores. And when they say rye bread, it's just rye. A lot of the bread that says rye is not rye because it's wheat flour with some rye thrown in. When they say rye, they mean rye, which is less gluten than wheat, and the gluten that it does have is far easier to digest. Now here we have some switching gears with carbs. Cereal. It doesn't matter what the ingredients say. Cereal comes out of a gun. It turns it toxic. It's worse of a process than microwaving. When they feed cereal to rats, do you know what happens? They die. Now, you might not die if you eat cereal because you're not eating it morning, noon, and night. But if something's going to kill a rat, which is a pretty tough animal, I don't want to eat it. So here we're in a little bit of a bakery section. Now, even if one of these things said low fat, which it isn't, this is the kind of stuff that Anthony hasn't eaten probably in about 30 years because white flour is not your friend and sugar is a carcinogen. It's an obesogenic, meaning it makes people fat. and I can't think of anything good to say about sugar. The only thing I could say good about sugar is that it's better than aspartame or sucralose. So that's why I don't chew most gums. I hope this has been helpful, a little walk through the grocery store. One of my favorite foods, beans. Beans are not very glamorous, but they're incredible. They're very high in antioxidants. If you're not really fond of fruits and vegetables, you can get a lot of great antioxidants from beans. Wonderful source of fiber. You soak them overnight, throw away the water, cook them up in new water, and you'll lower the gas index. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time when we deconstruct some more nutritional issues.